This is my world history notes revised. I wrote a textbook to teach homeschoolers world history, a class I was asked to teach about 20 years ago called A Bible Believer Looks at World History. And I self published it on Amazon, a couple other places, lulu.com, Bible Baptist Bookstore. And I've given it online here on YouTube. Now I want to revise it. There's things that I've learned since then. Um, and I finished finished form of the book was 15 years ago. There's things I've learned since then I want to revise and update. I'm not sure what I want to update yet. There's some things I'm thinking about, but I'm going to go through it piece by piece. And most of these videos now are for my sake to help me kind of sort my thoughts out and see if I see something that I don't like or see something that I go, I want to dig deeper into that. And if you disagree with something I say, please let me know and provide your citation so I can learn. Now, I'm talking about Abram in Egypt first. So in verse 10 of chapter 12 of Genesis, we find Abram, who's now left Canaan, which he had been promised by God, to go into Egypt to be relieved due to a famine that was in the land. Here's the first instance of Egypt, later called the iron furnace, quote unquote, Deuteronomy 4:20, being a place where God's people are nurtured and refreshed, although later they are warned explicitly never to return there throughout the writings of the prophets. Now, Archbishop Usher, dated Abram's sojourn in Egypt to 1921 BC. Finding out the name of who was actually ruling in Egypt at the time would be difficult, as the date will vary widely depending on whether or not you believe Champollion, Wilkinson, Beck, Bunsen, Lepsius, Brooks, Unger, Liebland, Marriott, Loth, Meyer, or any number of students of Egypt. The Encyclopedia Britannica said Amenhotep I, founder of the 12th dynasty, was pharaoh at that time, reigning after a civil war. According to a strict literalist interpretation of the Bible, and according to Usher, Mizraim or Menes, son of Ham, led his colony into Egypt about 2188 BC. According to most traditionally dated chronologies from non biblical sources, this would have been around 4000 BC. The first verifiable person to the secular historian in Egypt's history would be Imhotep, physician, architect, and chief advisor to King Zoser around 3150 BC, according to Durant. So, the next thing I want to talk about is about studying history and about there being more than one pharaoh at a time, according to Herodotus, and dating issues again regarding Egypt. Because when you look at dating issues regarding the history of Egypt and ancient Egypt, it brings out problems we have with dating for a lot of historical, especially the further back you go, a lot of historical events. We'll stop here for now. I don't want to make this so long, but I thank you for watching it, and I look forward to seeing any comments or anything you might say that's criticism. Let me know what you think about what I said, and we'll talk about the study of history and one king at a time next. Thank you.